All right, good afternoon. We are at Salt Creek Marina District in the Salt Creek Boat Yard. So all kinds of fun stuff here today. We're gonna look at this old Hunter sailboat, my favorite kind of sailboat. And looks like it's been sitting around for a while, project boat. So trying to get her recommissioned and back on the water. So I'm gonna climb up here, take a look. You can tell it's a ways up there. And we've got some thunder off to the south coming in our direction, so I'm gonna try and hurry it up. But otherwise, beautiful day. Always fun to get in the boat yard. All kinds of fun stuff from old to new in here. So gonna take a look and get started. Whoa! Yeah, she looks like she's been sitting a while. So, did a little digging, and this one's actually not too horrible. Still at the bottom of a hatch I gotta crawl to, but sitting unit is down there, and that sure looks like the fuel tank, so I'm hoping that's it. But I'll still have to crawl in and out of here, which is gonna be a task, but at least it's visible. So someone's got their work cut out for them on this thing. At least the mast is up. That's about it. Alright. Anybody scared of heights? So a few weeks ago we toured a brand new Pursuit, and I had taken some videos of the wiring job on that boat. That's what wiring should look like. So here's an example of what not to do. Yeah. Automotive grade non-tinned copper, non-heat shrink. You can already see the corrosion on these wires. So all of these connections, especially you think you're taking this thing offshore sailing, exposed to a little salt spray. Here's one that you can actually see the heat shrink tubing on this one. This is what every connection should look like, not this that's open on the ends where moisture can get in. And so you can kind of see what happens. But yeah, I'm here for the fuel, so we'll leave the wiring alone. There's the sending unit. Gonna pull that out, get everything pumped out, vacuumed out, and send this one back to the boat yard. Let them kind of deal with the rest of this. It would be complete without a challenge, especially considering the name of this sailboat is Karma. So if I take a screw out, fuel started gushing everywhere. So, oh good, I got it down far enough. What I did was just connected the fuel line. I'm going to pull enough out of this fuel line to where I can get the sending unit out without diesel going everywhere. And it looks like I may have it just enough where that might be the case. So, let's see what we got here. Perfect. So, got the level down just enough I can get the larger diameter hose in there, and we'll get this thing all cleaned out. Alright, so the old fuel is out, and now we're just going to vacuum out the tank with this one. Kind of see maybe some of the gunk that's coming out of here. Okay, so all finished up on that Hunter sailboat at the boat yard. Had about 12 gallons of fuel in it. Got that all cleaned out. It had been sitting for quite some time. I suspect that someone got quite the bargain on that boat just because it had been sitting for so long, needs so much work. My guess, that whole $3,000 to $5,000, so not a lot. You know, it needs another $20,000 of work. The boat yard did say they're going to redo all that electrical, so it's going to be safe for the owner. New rigging, new lifelines, all of the main stuff to get it back on the water. So always cool to see people's projects. The boat yard's full of new and old, and that was definitely a case of a project boat, but excited for the owner. Would like to come back and see it in a few weeks and see how the progress is going. But for now, I'm done for the day, and I will check in on the next one. We're in Tampa Bay in the ship channel working on the StarShip dinner cruise today. Gonna take a quick look. They've got some sludge in the tank. Got the guys here to help, so gotta go down in the engine room and show you what we're working on. A little tour of the upper deck. I guess this is where the party happens. So if you're in Tampa, you want something fun to do, check out the StarShip dinner cruises. Meanwhile, I'll be here headed back down into the engine room. Alright. Got the deck hatches open. John's Backman down here in this one. And we're turning on this side of the tank. We're on the working end of the StarShip dinner cruise. We've got some new Volvo D13 400 horsepower in here. Twin generators. So they've done a good job. This is a 50-year-old boat. Everything is real tidy in here. I'm going to get back to the tank in this forward engine room. Okay, so we are all finished up on the yacht StarShip 2. We finished polishing about 1,500 gallons of diesel, removed all of the sludge at the bottom of the tank, and also cleaned the main fuel manifold back to the Volvo engines and the twin John Deere 99 kW generators that they're having an issue with. So spoke with the captain. She kind of told me what was going on. I think they've got some other issues besides just sludge in the fuel, based on what she's telling me. They've got some fuel pressure issues, which leads me to believe maybe there's some air getting into some of the lines in the main fuel manifold that everything taps into. But anyway, that was fun to see. A big ship like that, don't get to do that too often, so I hope everyone enjoyed getting to see the engine room. And if you are ever in the Tampa area and want to do something fun on the water, check out Yacht StarShip Tampa. They also have one out of Clearwater Beach that we worked on a few years ago. Do some great dinner cruises. They do a fun Christmas cruise with Santa, all kinds of fun stuff. Also a lot of weddings and events. So anyway, all finished up for now. It is pouring down rain, so we finished up just in time. And as usual, we will check in next time. Well, good afternoon. I am over here at MarineMax in St. Pete. We're looking at this little Scout down here, and they've had some issues with these boats to do with the fill cap. And I've done probably 5 of these that are brand new, and you can see it behind me here. What's happening, the fill caps are letting in rainwater, and the tank's filling up with water. This is a new boat, 2020, so shouldn't be having these issues. We'll take a quick look here. I'm getting this tank pumped out. We're going to clean it, get the good gas back in it, and go from there just to get the water out of the tank. But I'll show you real quick what I'm talking about on this one. But otherwise, should be a pretty easy job. We've got some clouds today, so it's not too hot. Thank goodness. So going to go ahead and get started. Apparently, you're not cool if you don't have a catamaran. What a nice day though. So this is a 215 XSF center console, and actually really well designed. A lot of seating in the front. Nice big cabin for a porta potty or whatever, changing place. But what's going on is these fills are manufactured by Perco, and from the manufacturer they supply a spacer that lifts this off the ground. It's a combination vent and fill, and what they found was happening was creating a vacuum here when pressure would build up, and it was the rainwater, when it rains hard enough, all falls right here, and it was sucking it in. And when you put that spacer in, it lifts it up just enough so that there's no way that it can suck the water in. And they've had a lot of known issues with this. So the owner contacted Scout. They're going to get him that spacer and get it installed. So as far as my experience goes, once that spacer is installed, you don't have any more trouble with these boats. So anyway, luckily the tank's right here, easy to get to. Almost done pumping that out. I'm going to do the fuel lines back here and hopefully send our customer on his way with some fresh fuel. Okay, what we're looking for here, and you can actually see the water. It separates along the top here. The gas stays at the bottom, and you see these water droplets going through here. So this is telling me we're getting quite a bit of water out of this tank. I can see it over here as well. You see the bubbles all sticking to it. So that tells me we got a tank full of water. So we're getting what we came here for. All right, let's see if we can see down there. Looks like it's all cleaned up. So, assuming it goes back in. Got it marked. I'm gonna need both hands to do this, but anyway, gonna get that put back together, put the fuel line back on, and be done with this Scout for the day.